Hello everybody, and welcome back to Sven Plays Kholat. This is Act 3, so I'm not sure if this is effectively a sort of epilogue, like if this is just the ending of the game, or if there's a whole other section of the game I'm gonna have to deal with. I have no idea, but I mean it feels pretty endgamey, so I don't know. But maybe there'll be some other set of challenges I have to do instead. But given he's referring to Section 22 opening up, and the world will see madness, this feels pretty damn final. But I've got no flashlight, no compass, no map. I'd say that's another pretty good cause to believe that this is the pretty final.
Where are you? I can see you. Hey, we meet. Do you hear me? Let's meet.
What? I just hear his... That's... I just hear his voice behind me. If I stop moving, is he gonna catch up to me or something? I'm just gonna follow this road. Oh, that was a bit unnerving. Just hearing multi-layers of the same voice behind me. Yes, I know, you're tired. Get over it! Alright, this looks promising. Or deadly. It's another campsite, but will it mark... Well, I haven't got a map, so that can't be it. It's getting darker the closer I get to it. Please no jump scares. That sounds good. Wait, that's the ending? Well, gotta say, that was kind of shorter and less dramatic than I expected. I really expected that to go for at least 10 minutes longer, or like there'd be something but more involved there. But maybe I just don't understand something. Like, maybe I've just misunderstood the ending. Have I understood your plan? No. I don't even understand what exactly is being released from Section 22, or except for maybe, I don't know, the orange mist. But that's that, I guess. This is, well, very, very, very short ending video. Kinda makes me wish I had just attached it to the end, like if I just played a little longer in the other one. But I came back and recorded this on a separate day, thinking, Act 3? That's probably gonna be a decent length, at least like 10-15 minutes if it's the ending. Nope, barely 5. Not even that. Not even that. It's been like, what, 3 minutes? 4 minutes? And it's not even, honestly, much of an ending. Which is, yeah. That wasn't what I was expecting, but then again, I don't know what I was expecting. But it wasn't that, that's for sure. Still. An ending is an ending, and it doesn't really diminish just how unique and interesting the rest of the game was. Like, just the fact that I had to sort of really learn to navigate the world with just a compass and a map, and I had to really try to figure things out from landmarks. I actually really dug that. I mean, it got a bit time-consuming sometimes, because I'm just terrible at that kind of stuff. But it presented me with an interesting, unique challenge that I haven't really had to deal with in other games. Maybe that's not fair. Maybe there are other games that I've done that I've played before, but perhaps a long time ago. But the developers, IMGN.PRO, I'm assuming that's how they say it, it's IMGN.PRO. You guys have done a great job. This is actually their first developed in-house game. Like, IMGN.PRO are actually publishers, more traditionally. So, it was interesting to see from a company that's better known for publishing things like Farming Simulator and stuff like that, to see them make this. It was a really interesting experience, and I feel grateful for having played it, and I'm glad my friends recommended it to me because I actually really enjoyed that. That was actually super interesting. I just wish the ending perhaps offered a little bit more clarity and closure. I didn't really feel like I got much from that. I walked up, found an orange tent with Sean Bean's voice talking behind me, and I don't really know what to take away from that. I don't. Maybe it's because like I wasn't soaking in the story sufficiently, or maybe I just misunderstood something fundamentally, or maybe it was just my destiny to find the campsite where those teenagers were, and I died in the same spot. But it's just a bit unclear. I don't know what to make of that. I really don't. It was just so weird. But hey, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. And it overall didn't really, like, it was just such an unusual game. I guess it makes sense that it would have an unusual ending too. But overall, very good game. If you like sort of survival atmosphere, particularly just the feeling of isolation and uncertainty, this game delivers that in spades. And there's something to be said for that kind of openness in a horror game. Like, traditionally, horror games tend to be very linear, very carefully scripted. And to be fair, this game is obviously still linear, but well, it's not really linear. I mean, the things you do are things you will have to do no matter what, but you can still choose the order. So I guess it's non-linear. And obviously there is a lot of scripting as well, because, well, you need a lot of that. But the capacity it gives you to really explore the environment at your own pace and choose where in the map you go first. Obviously they guide you, they give you hints on where to start off, like near the start of that game, that little glowing orange dude after I got blown up in the center of the crater at the very start of the game. But it gives you just enough information to sort of make your own decision. And I think they did a really good job allowing me to feel completely lost and uncertain while giving me just enough information to sort of point me in the right direction. And I think that's a really difficult balance to strike. I could absolutely see some people struggling with this aspect. I mean, I struggled with it, but I can see some people really just not being able to wrap their heads around it and really just not knowing what the hell to do. And that's fair, because, I mean, I get the feeling this is not the kind of game that just anyone can pick up and dive into. Especially, I mean, it's already, by virtue of being a horror game, it's already going to be a bit more niche than, say, your typical action blockbuster like Call of Duty. But I'm okay with that. I actually really enjoyed this. IMGN.PRO, I hope that's how I meant to say it, because that's how it's spelt. Thank you so much for making such a great game. I really enjoyed the experience. Again, would have liked something a little bit more expansive from the ending that made a bit more sense, but hey, you can't have everything. And all things considered, you guys did a great job. So thank you for that. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed playing it and being freaked out by it. But I'll see you guys next time when Sven Plays continues with a new game. Until then, see ya.
Where are you? I can see you. Hey, we meet. Do you hear me? Let's meet.
What?